Hello guys, welcome to our third video. My name is Maku.
Hello guys, it's Kobayashi.
And today we're just going to talk about what happened on football last week.
Monday night, or not Monday night, Monday afternoon for us in the States. It was Man U versus Liverpool.
Yeah, so I watched the game because unfortunately I had a job, right? So I was watching, it was Jadon Sancho goal in the beginning. Milner was sat on his ass, and we got Van Dijk not defending.
Yeah, Van Dijk the first 3 games in the Prem has not been himself. He's been, I don't know if you saw what happened in week 2, when Zaha scored. So Zaha came in, and then Van Dijk was just jogging beside him, not even sprinting back. And
No,
Zaha
it's funny.
scored.
I've seen like many memes of like Van Dijk hasn't been the same ever since Valverde.
Ever since the Champions League final, yeah, he has not been the same for sure. Did you saw in the first game he gave up the pen to Mitrovic? Second game, he was jogging back, and then the third game against Man U, he was just not taking command in the defense or anything.
I guess he just like disappeared. I guess, and we got Rashford scoring on the 53rd minute of the match, and it was just a really easy through ball. I don't know.
In my opinion, it kind of looked offside when you're watching it live, but then when you go to VAR and you saw it, like he was barely onside.
He timed the route to perfection. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, Martial too, when he came off the bench, played very good.
He played very good.
Played very good.
But then we still got a few people saying that Ronaldo's still the problem. I mean, we'll see what goes on.
I believe Ronaldo's leaving this transfer window.
Most likely, if I'm being quite honest.
Because if they're starting the front 3 that they started, well, let's talk about how they lined up. Man U, I believe they had De Gea in goal, and then the back line, they had Dalot as the right back. Right center back, they had Varane. Left center back, they had Lisandro Martinez. And then left back, they had the new signing, Musiala, I believe?
Musiala, yes.
Yeah, Musiala. And then for the midfield, they had Bruno, Eriksen, and then who was the McTominay. And so surprisingly, the McTominay played not very good. He played good enough. And he won some tackles, even though his passing is still kind of a little bit shaky.
It is still woeful.
It's very shaky. The reason why Varane got a yellow card, I don't know if you saw.
No, he punched.
But the reason why is because McTominay, he played a bad pass, and then Varane had to tackle him, because if he didn't tackle him,
it was a through on goal.
So it was a smart decision by Varane. And then Varane posted on his Instagram.
No, I know. He posted on the third picture. I remember you sent me.
Yeah.
It was a third picture.
Yeah.
I mean, punched him midair.
Did a WWE tackle on him.
Yeah. Hey, fair play though. Both our center backs played absolutely sensational.
No. In my opinion, man of the match was Lisandro Martinez. He played very good.
I believe it was a Liverpool chance off a corner. I think it was.
It was off a corner, yes, and then the ball was
Bruno. I don't know what was Bruno doing. He tried to score an own goal or something.
And then
Martinez had a really good reaction, really good composure, cleared the ball out. Yep. Very good composure from.
Speaking about Liverpool too, while I was watching the game, their attack wasn't no threat. No threat.
No, I know. What's his name? Anfield Agenda, I believe it was. I saw his reaction towards because I had to see every Liverpool reaction towards it.
Liverpool fans, yes.
So I saw Anfield Agenda, and they were saying shoot because they weren't shooting.
And if you look at the games just stats wise, they had 70% possession, but it didn't feel like they had 70%.
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, no, it's just the game. It was like Man U definitely deserved the win for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely deserved the win.
Who else played it really good? Jadon Sancho scored the first goal. Really good composure. Elanga should have scored the first chance.
Elanga should have scored the first chance, but it's unlucky. Hit the
very
post.
Unlucky. Very good. Bruno had a very good game as well. Besides that one mistake.
And the difference between this game and their previous 2 games for Man U, this game they were talking to each other. The first 2 games there was no communication. Nobody was playing hard.
So there was command on the pitch.
Yeah, there was actually
good leadership, good companionship. Yeah.
Communication and stuff. Yeah.
I would imagine.
And speaking about Man U too, they just signed Casemiro.
Casemiro, yeah, right.
I believe for $60 million.
Yeah, $60 million. Hopefully he replaces McTominay. That's what I'm hoping for. Another rumor about us as well is that we're trying to get rid of Harry Maguire. I believe he's trying to go to
Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea is rumored to acquire Harry Maguire, which is I don't know, questionable.
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 I saw like a few memes on Twitter saying that we were gonna trade him in for Christian Pulisic.
Shit.
Yeah, good luck with that, Man U. But
Yeah.
hey, I can't be mad at it. I'm a Man U fan right here.
Speak about Chelsea. The result over the weekend was very, very,
Very
bad.
shocking. Kalidou Koulibaly with the red card, but he played by the words of every Chelsea fan. He played woeful. He played
Yeah.
very shit. To be quite honest.
By his standard level too, because he just came off from having a great game in week 2, and now week 3 came with that performance. They lost 3-0 against Leeds.
Yeah, 3-0 against Leeds. The Leeds were I believe last season. I forgot what standing they were, but
They barely survived at relegation. They were just barely.
and now we got them 3-0 against Chelsea. So
Yeah.
I mean,
And then Leeds, their manager is American, if you didn't know.
or is
Jesse
he?
Marsh, yeah, he's American, and then he brought some American signings like Tyler Adams,
Oh, I've
from,
heard. I've
from
seen that
Leipzig.
shit, a clip of him.
and then they have this new young American named Aronson. I think I showed you a few clips of him.
Did you?
Where,
the
Yeah,
like Trivela football.
yeah. And then he scored the goal. Did you saw Mendy's mistake?
Mendy? No.
No. Okay, so like they were playing back in the back, and then I don't know.
Oh,
who
I've
passed
heard
it.
about this mistake. Yes.
Yeah,
It was a very shocking mistake. I don't know
Yeah.
why he was.
Mendy, he was just like fiddling with the ball, and then he didn't clear the ball, and then Aronson just like pressed him, won the tackle, and then scored an easy
Lost
tapping goal.
composure. Yeah. I gotcha. What was the next game? Very interesting match. Newcastle versus Manchester City.
Oh yes, Newcastle versus Manchester City.
Me and Kobayashi, we were just talking about it. Newcastle, I believe they deserve to win that match. If I'm being quite honest.
I don't know
But-
if they deserve the win, but for sure they deserve the tie. And
I believe
Yeah.
like straight off kickoff, press.
yeah, no,
press,
that's
full
off
press.
kickoff. They just were pressing.
I just saw as soon I believe it was Saint Maximin pressed instantly to what was it Ruben Diaz when he had the ball.
Yeah.
It was instant press. I was like, whoa, what's going on here?
Yeah, but Man City, once they beat the press, they scored their first goal. I believe it was a Bernardo Silva cross to Gundogan, and Gundogan scored a nice goal. And then the second goal, I believe it was off from Saint Maximin. I believe he dribbled past Kyle Walker, crossed it in, and then it was Almiron, or I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Oh, Almeida,
yeah, and then he scored with his knee. But then
they were trying to say that it was offside. I don't believe it was offside. And then you see Ederson holding his hand, saying it was handball as well.
Yeah.
I don't really see that as well, if I'm being quite honest.
I don't know, but in real time, it did look like it was offside and a handball. But then they had to double check in VAR,
Yeah,
and then
and of
the
course.
goal standed.
Yeah. And then we got what was the?
And then no, the second goal also came from Saint Maximin. Saint Maximin, he dribbled past a few defenders and then passed it to Callum Wilson. Then Callum Wilson took it inside and shot it with his outside of the right foot, and they were beating Newcastle 2-1 at this point. And then the second half began, and then Kieran Trippier scored an amazing free kick.
Sensational.
You saw the free kick? Yeah,
I saw the free kick.
amazing
That
free
was a
kick.
sensational.
So at that
free
point,
kick.
it was 3-1 Newcastle at like 55 minutes in. And then since we told you guys they were pressing, towards the 60th minute, that's when Newcastle got tired because they were pressing the entire game. And that was eventually going to happen.
Yeah. And then
And
we
then-
got Haaland with blistering pace, just going past by him and scoring a very beautiful goal. And then after that, we got not long after, like the 64th minute, it was Bernardo Silva with a clinical finish as well.
Nah, but the pass from De Bruyne to Bernardo Silva
No,
was very, very magisterial. Very.
No, that is something that no other person can do.
That's world class.
That is world class.
World-class,
I
for
can't
sure.
believe he just
He
no one
made
else
it.
could find. No
I
one
know,
else
he
could find
just-
that pass.
it was
I
out of
believe it was
nowhere.
between Joe Ellington's legs. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, but Newcastle they deserve the draw because of what they did in the first 60 minutes.
No, fair play to Newcastle. Hey, all I'm saying, I wouldn't be surprised in a few years they might be top 6.
Yeah, no. Honestly, I'll predict I think they'll be top 8 this year. But if they're consistent like this, they have a good chance
no,
of
they
being
have a good
top
chance
6.
with a few more signings.
Few
They
more
could probably
signings, yes. If they have like maybe one good center back.
maybe one good center back, a very quality midfielder. They'll
Nick Pope played very good.
Oh,
even
Nick
though he
Pope,
even though he conceded 3
my
goals,
goodness.
but
Yes,
he still
Nick
played
Pope.
good.
How can I forget? I consider him one of the top performers of that match. We got Holland missing a few chances, and it wasn't it wasn't necessarily misses, it's more like stop chances from Nick Pope. Nick Pope played excellent that
Yes.
game. Although he conceded 3 goals, blowing past that, he played a very good game.
Yeah. The 3 goals were low key inevitable.
Yeah, they were inevitable, to be quite honest. And the third goal, like for Manchester City, I mean, no one could expect that pass.
Yeah,
so it was
De
really,
Bruyne,
yeah, no one else could expect that. I believe there was a different game. Arsenal, yes, Arsenal against Bournemouth.
Arsenal versus Bournemouth, yes. So the first
Wanna
10
go ahead and
minutes
take it
was just. But Arsenal, ever since they signed Jesus, looks like the reincarnation of R9, for being honest. And then Zinchenko too. He looks like he's Roberto Carlos.
No, I've seen a lot of things like that as well. I've seen like, as soon as Zinchenko and Gabriel Jesus join Arsenal, and they post like the bottom picture, it'll be R9 and and
Arsenal
Roberto
looks like they are prime Brazil. No, sorry. Now, first 10 minutes, Odegaard scored 2 goals.
He did?
Yes, 2 goals just like that. And then, to be fair, the match was pretty simple from that.
Oh really?
We just controlled possession. And then Williams Saliba's goal. Did you saw Williams Saliba's goal?
Yeah, I forgot my guy's name. Like I said, he was singing a song. It went something like do 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 Saliba. It was really funny.
Yeah,
I just
Williams
started
Saliba's
laughing.
goal was class. I believe, in my opinion, that's goal of the week in the Prem for sure. Maybe goal of the week in just the entire week of soccer, for sure.
And I believe those are the top matches of that segment. Then we got Tottenham as well. Tottenham. It was a Harry Kane goal. I believe. I don't know how it went down, but all I do know is that Perisic did give the assist. It was really.
Perisic gave the assist to Harry Kane, and then Harry Kane scored.
Yeah, Harry Kane scored. There's not much to talk about. A very controlling matchup. Tottenham is not too much to say against Tottenham versus Portugal.
Yeah, against Portugal, essentially, yes.
They got a new signing as well. I forgot his name. He's also Portuguese as well. I think he came from Lisbon or something like that.
I don't remember, but I know the signing you're talking about. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, do you know who's the top 5 right now in the Prem?
No.
All right, top. Take your guess at number 5.
Number 5. Spurs.
Spurs is number 4.
Okay.
Number 5. I'll just give you a clue. This team beat Man U.
Brentford.
No.
Okay. Brentford and what was the other one? Oh, I forgot the other one's name.
Okay, so number 5 is Brighton.
Yes, Brighton.
And then number 4 is Spurs. Number 3, guess who's number 3 right now? We talked about this team earlier. That's my clue.
Newcastle.
No.
Arsenal.
No. Hell no. The heck?
Oh yeah, I feel like they're first right now. Man City.
No. 3rd right now is Leeds. 2nd is Man
Leeds.
City. 1st is Arsenal, and Arsenal so far.
Leeds third. What
Yes,
the hell's going on?
Leeds 3rd with 7 points. Tiffer 2nd through 5th, they're all tied with 7 points. So, but Man City is obviously 2nd because
So
of goal
it's
difference.
looking like a tight race. I was talking to I wasn't talking to him, but I was meaning to tell him. I feel like the Sterling the missing of Sterling is actually affecting Manchester City. Sterling and Gabriel Jesus, I believe Gabriel Jesus is a really good super sub, and Sterling is just really good down the wing. I guess they're just missing something like that. And
No, in my opinion, I think Newcastle just played good because they were taking advantage of home field. Like the crowd was fully invested into it. Every tackle you hear the crowd roar.
no,
and then it was at their
okay.
stadium. You know, the adrenaline was just like pumping
makes
through.
sense, I guess.
And then they were just taking full advantage of home field. Same as Man U, because the Man U versus Liverpool game, the atmosphere was very, very good. I was surprised too. I was like, dang, I thought they were.
Old Trafford.
Yeah, I know. I was literally the theater of dreams right there.
Moving on, we'll move on to Ligue 1. I mean, there's really only one team we really want to talk about.
Nah, they might as well crown them champions so far.
No,
7-0?
7-1.
7-1?
7, yeah.
Against Lille. Lille isn't no
Lille
scrub
is like
team.
I believe it's like they're always top 4 in their
Lille used to,
division.
they just recently won the Ligue 1 not so long ago, like 2 years ago, I believe.
Yeah, no. And now they just
They don't have scrubs too. They have Jonathan David up top.
Yeah,
Jose Font.
Yeah.
And the center back. Like, they don't have scrub players. Like, I don't understand.
No, we'll start off by the
7-0.
first goal. It was a set piece from. It was really just a set piece. If I'm being quite honest.
Oh,
It
you
was a
know
set
that.
piece.
Yeah, a lot of
Go
team
ahead and
has
explain
been doing it. I believe the first team that have done it was Bournemouth in the championship. and basically, they just scored within 8 seconds.
Yeah, 8 seconds. Mbappe threw on goal. Clinical finish.
Mbappe just chipped the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Cool.
Calm and collected, and we got, I believe, a few more goals that went on.
I didn't watch the game at all, but I just know Mbappe ended up with a hat trick.
Yes.
Neymar ended up with a hat trick of an assist, also with 2 goals, and then Messi had 1 goal and 1 assist. So looks like they're really in form.
Don't throw away that 1-1 for Messi, because that goal, I was telling Kobayashi, that goal is class.
Yeah,
it may look easy, but I'm telling you right now, that goal.
Messi he makes it look like it's so
composure.
easy. But
it was just Nuno Mendes passed it to Messi while he was running down the byline. Passed it in for a cutback, tapped it in.
Tapped good in finish. With his weak foot too.
Yeah, right foot. Very good finish.
Yeah. And then also too, I didn't see his goal, but Renato Sanchez also scored.
Oh, did he actually?
Yeah, Renato Sanchez. I don't know if he started or came off the bench, but
I'm pretty
he
sure
ended up scoring.
Off the bench. I did see Vitinha starting.
Yeah, Vitinha.
He's a very, like I said, he's very good.
He started all 3 games so far.
No, I said, he's really good. I saw him playing for Porto, and he was, like I said, really good. We'll move on from that, I guess.
We'll move on to the Bundesliga.
Yeah, the Bundesliga. So, as you guys may know, I'm a Dortmund fan, very big Dortmund fan, and we lost. We choked the lead to Werder Bremen. 2 goals.
It was 2 goals within the 78th minute, exactly. And then I believe Brennan scored their first goal like 88th.
88th, and they just came back. It just went all downhill from there. Bino Gittins, I don't know what he was doing. He's one of our youngsters. I believe he's like 16 years old. We're starting 16-year-olds.
16-year-olds. What the heck? He probably doesn't even have his driver's license.
Yeah, but he is very good. I quite like Bino Gittins, an Englishman. He played pretty good for like the first 32 minutes, and then just started tumbling down from there. We had to sub him out, I believe. Then Mukoko, he wasn't really clinical enough. I wish he was. But to be fair, I'm not going to give him too much, because again, he is also 16 years old.
Yeah, he's also doesn't have his license as well.
Yeah. And then Julian Brandt, he had a really good game, but like I said, we just I guess we just got tired, and we lost motivation to win the game. I guess that's just what happened.
The final score was 2-3, while they were winning 2-0.
Winning 2-0.
The first 87 minutes, and then it went downhill.
Yeah, we just downhill. We just choked at 3.
Just like PSG, they should just crown the champions to Bayern already, because they won 7-0.
Yeah, 7-0. Yeah. No,
but to be fair, it was a newly promoted team, but
it was a newly promoted team, but let's
7-0.
No, it's still 7-0. It's ridiculous. They signed Sadio Mane. They signed Gravenberch. They signed
Matthijs de Ligt.
Like it's ridiculous. Their bench, their depth is ridiculous. Yeah. They have so much talent. Just to put this in perspective, Gravenberch started for Ajax. Ajax is the top team in the Eredivisie.
Yes.
So he's on the bench.
Well, yeah, because
But who are you going to start over him?
Yeah, there's Goretzka. Yeah.
Leon Goretzka, Joshua Kimmich. And we got I believe Thomas Müller. There's no way you're going to start him over, because they're already established players. So I guess that makes sense. He is 19, 20 years old, so
at least he'll learn some.
He'll learn some really good stuff from them, because they are really good.
Yeah, world class.
I believe he's gonna take a lot from what's his face, Leon Goretzka, because that's his style of play.
Yeah.
So then we can go ahead and move on to La Liga.
La Liga, yes. So Barcelona, they went against, who did they go against?
Real Sociedad.
Yes, and then I believe the first goal went to Lewandowski. Lewandowski scored his first goal.
Yeah.
In the first minute.
Yeah, first minute. Ansu Fati is looking like he's gonna be established starter. And Ferran Torres.
Ansu Fati.
Ansu Fati, yeah. Ansu Fati is gonna.
Ansu Fati, I believe.
That's just his first name, Ansu Fati. That's just.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Ansu Fati. I don't know.
Yeah, it's Ansu Fati.
Oh, you learn something new every day. Well, once he came off the bench, he played very good.
He looks like he's going to be an established starter. Unfortunately, Ferran Torres is going to ride the bench.
First Lewandowski scored, and then it went to Alexander Isak, the Swedish.
The Sweden?
Okay. Yeah, he scored. So then it was tied 1-1. And then once Ansu Fati came onto the pitch, the whole game changed.
Yeah,
He gave an assist to Dembele, gave another assist to Lewandowski, and then he scored one himself.
Yeah, no, that's just class from a very
Yeah.
young talent. We were doubting him last year because he didn't really perform.
Well,
then again,
to be fair, he was injured most of last year.
Most of last year he was injured, but still there was a lot of doubters.
And then people doubted because he was injured.
Yeah.
And then he's
Which
a new
again,
number 10, and people want to hate on him because big shoes to fill.
Yeah, big shoes to fill. Messi, and like we stated beforehand, Messi in our view is the greatest player of all time. It would make sense. And then there was the
Real Madrid
game. Yes.
Real Madrid went against Celta Vigo. They also won 4-1. And the first goal was a penalty. I believe it was not Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos didn't even start this match. But let's talk about the starting lineup. So it was Courtois in goal.
Net, yeah.
And then right back, Dani Carvajal. Left back, Mendy.
Right.
And then the two center backs was David Alaba and Eder Militao. But then our center mids, we had Camavinga, and then we had Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni this match played very good. He had lots of doubters coming in because the first two matches he didn't play good. Preseason he didn't play that stellar as well. And then Casemiro left, so all eyes were on Tchouaméni to perform, and then he lived up to the expectations.
Right.
And silenced all the doubters. For as long as he continues to keep up with this form, he'll be I think he'll be class. And then the other midfielder, who was it? It was Luka Modric.
Yeah,
Luka Modric.
How can you forget the one who
Luka
scored?
Modric.
He
He doesn't age, doesn't he? He doesn't age.
It's crazy.
Doesn't age.
Like I was telling Kobayashi, his goal. I saw it. I didn't see the game, but I saw the goal on an edit, and it looked like it was like just an old goal, and I was like, oh, this is just an old edit. But then I saw it was recent.
This one he did a body feint. He made the.
It was just prime. It was just signature Luka. Body
vintage Luka right there. Vintage. And then he just curls it in, top bins. Yes, but no, like I said, Benzema was he scored the first goal. It was a pen, and then the second goal was Celta Vigo. They tied it up 1-1, and they scored a pen as well because this dude Militao wants to play basketball or handball all of a sudden. He wants that, yeah. And then Iago Aspas scored the penalty, just calm, collected, and then second goal was Luka Modric. Is this vintage Modric body feint, scored it, top bins. And then third goal, it was a counterattack. I don't know if you've seen the counterattack. It was Tchouaméni. He won that header, passed it to Modric. Modric with the outside of the foot, or he just had a good through ball.
Oh, I thought that was a different play because I remember it was
No, that was a different Tchouaméni play. That was for the fourth goal.
Okay.
But yeah, no, Tchouaméni, he won the header, passed it to Modric. Modric, it was a 2v1, and then Modric passed it to Vinny. Vinny just used his speed. And then midway, the defender just stopped running because he's like, I can't be asked to.
Yeah, I can't be asked, right?
And then Vinny is Vinny in it.
Yeah.
And then he just scored.
Fuck, you know.
Took it past the keeper and scored. And then for the fourth goal, it was Tchouaméni again starting off he won the challenge, started pushing the ball with lots of pace. And then I believe he passed it to Vinny. Vinny just dribbles, crosses it, and then the pass was meant for Benzema, but Benzema slips on the play. And Valverde comes out of nowhere and then just slots it bottom left corner. And then, that's 4-1. But, it should have been 5-1, though, because Real Madrid had a penalty. Remember the Rudiger play?
Oh, yeah, Uncle Tony.
Yeah.
He took it off the pitch. He did an incredible run.
Very funny-looking run, too.
It might have been very funny, but all I'm saying, that run, he held that run to perfection.
Knees.
That run was to perfection. Run down I believe it was the right-hand side.
Right-hand side, yeah. Because he replaced Carvajal, that's why. So he's playing right back.
Oh, he was playing right back. Oh, wow, what an interesting position.
I know.
So, like I said, he took the ball, took it down the line to one of the midfielders. I forgot who it was.
I believe...
was it Luka or was it...
I don't know.
Was it Valverde? Did he even play this match?
No, Valverde scored this match.
Oh, yeah. What am I saying? I believe it was Valverde, though, if I'm being quite honest. I believe Valverde played it. He played it, and then he curled his runs. Oh, it was, like I said, it was a really beautiful run.
Valverde did give the pass, yes.
Yeah.
No, I do remember Valverde gave the pass to him.
Rudiger just curled his run. Like I said, it was a really beautiful. If you guys haven't seen it, you guys need to watch that.
Yeah, and then Rudiger played a 1-2 to Benzema, got the ball back, and then he got tackled, and then And then Benzema, he could have got a brace this match, 2 goals, but he decided to give the pen to Hazard to boost up his confidence. But I believe it did the opposite effect because Hazard did end up missing the goal or the pen. But Real Madrid won 4-1 as to tribute to Casemiro living because Casemiro's number is number 14.
Oh yeah, that's what every
So,
Real Madrid is saying.
Yeah, so Real Madrid and Barcelona, they're tributing Casemiro with the 4-1 victories. Yeah.
And please let us know if there's any other teams that you guys want us to talk about. We for sure can talk about them.
Yeah, any other leagues.
Any other leagues you want to talk about, we can always just write it down in the comments down below. Don't be shy, and just let us know. One more team that I'm going to talk about. Normally, we don't talk about like really low teams unless you guys, like I said, unless you guys want to talk about it. Is Real Valladolid? They're my hometown team, so I do want to talk about them. We played against Sevilla. We were in the Segunda División. We then got promoted, and then we tied against Sevilla, which I just wanted to point that out because we have a chance to be mid-table this season, and that's all I just want to be proud of. It was a youngster named Anwar. He's really good, and I just wanted to point that out there.
Who was is it an R9 like a little?
Yeah, he's an owner.
He's
he's like a part owner.
Part owner. Okay.
If you guys don't know, it was not a meme. It was more like a joke that before we got relegated, this past season, we were fighting relegation in R9. He said, if we win and don't get relegated, I'll give you each and every single one of you $100,000. And
no, also there was also a bet too. I believe R9. He said if they get promoted, which they did, he will have to like bike a certain amount of kilometers. I think he did like I don't know how many kilometers he did, but he did end up biking.
Yeah.
But due to his big
very
it was on an electric
statue,
bike.
Yeah,
it was electric bike, so it's kind of
so
cheating.
But hey,
the game's the game.
Yeah,
the deal's the deal.
Effort. In any case, this has been our third video, and I do appreciate you guys listening. My name is Maku.
Is Kobayashi.
And thank you.